Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am a full-time Poshmark reseller and I'm going to be going over my solds from the past week to show you what has been selling. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. If you're new here, welcome. I appreciate you coming today. If you are not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below for more Poshmark related content and we'll just dive right into this. We'll give you guys what you're here for. So here is my notes for today. I am going to be telling you how many items I sold, what they sold for, and my average sell price. And then I'm going to be going over my highest sells and then my lowest sells and talk about them in detail. I'll be showing you on my handy dandy iPad over here. Today is November 27th, 2020. So this week, from last Friday to today, I sold $2,669. That was my gross sales. I sold 81 items in total, making it a $32.95 average sell price. And that's pretty good. I'm not mad at that number. I think that's a decent number, especially this time of year. This is my slower time of year for selling on Poshmark. And I only had about 400 items listed. So those numbers kind of add up. If I would have had 1,000 items listed like I would like to have, I probably would have been able to hit that $5,000 mark, which is my goal right now, to do about $5,000 in sales every week. We're getting back up to that. I have a lot of stuff to list. As you can see behind me, is a listing day. I'll be listing lots of stuff today. But let's dive into the sales and go over them and show you guys what sold. So I will start with my lower sales. So like everyone else, sometimes I have bad purchases. I buy something thinking it's going to sell and it doesn't, or it doesn't sell for as much. And that's okay. We all have it. And I want to make these videos very transparent, show you that I'm not perfect and that I have these sales too. So the first item that sold for less than I would have liked it this is an interesting story. So I sold this Ralph Lauren skirt. So I've had this skirt for so long. This is a maxi skirt. It was a wool, cashmere, Angora blend. When I picked it up, I thought this is going to do great because that blend of fabric usually does. I had it forever. I had it at all different price points. I adjusted the price point last week. Someone sent me a $10 offer and I took it. I was like, goodbye, get out of my life. I did buy this at the bin. So even after the the fee that Poshmark takes, they take, what is it, like $2.95 or something. I still probably made like $5 on this skirt, but I would not have bought it again. The next item that didn't do as well as I would have liked it to were these gunmetal shoes. And I do believe I got these in a thread up box. So a thread up shoe box. Here we go. But this is a brand that I think is sold at like Revolve and is kind of a more popular brand. But they just didn't do good. So they weren't very popular for me. They weren't getting a ton of interest. So someone sent me a $10 offer and I took that. The next item that I would have liked to see do better, and I kind of knew it wouldn't. I don't know why I keep picking up t-shirts, but so I picked up a Madewell Yin Yang t-shirt. You guys might remember it. It was in a very recent haul. Here's the t-shirt. And I think I paid like $5 for this or something. It sold for $12, which isn't great. And I know better. Like Madewell t-shirts like this, like your basic t-shirt, is not going to sell for a lot of money. So I need to be more aware of that when I was shopping. And even though it's cute and trendy and it sold extremely fast within the first couple days, was it really worth the like $4 I made off of it? I don't know. Probably not. The next item is this Love Liberty jacket. And I definitely want to talk about this because this jacket I paid up for and I thought it was so great and I was really excited about it. But I also knew when I was at the store that it probably wasn't a great purchase because I almost put it back. But it had this really soft lamb's leather. The fabric was just so great. So it was like a boiled wool blazer and these inserts were 100% lamb's leather, which is like incredibly soft, fully lined, gorgeous piece. You guys, it sold for $18 and I believe I paid $14 for it. So that gives me an earnings of 40 cents according to my Poshmark. So that definitely was a bad purchase. Again, we all have them. And then my next purchase that I was not happy with here was a Madewell tank dress. This was a dress from Madewell and it was a summery dress, so maybe it would have done better in a different season, but for me, here we go. I listed it, I sold it for $15. I don't remember exactly how much I paid for it, but even if you look at my average buy cost is about $3. So I made $12 off of this, so that's a $9 profit. I mean, I do love $10. That's like always been my thing. I will take any profit. I just think that I could have done better with this one. And then last but not least, this item I thought I would sell for more money. I did get it at the bins. So I made money on it, sure. So my earnings on this was $10.05. I sold it for $13. I got it at the bin for maybe $1, so I made again about $9. And they are these shoes by a brand called Fiji, F-I-D-G-I. And they're just a really nice leather kind of retro pair of shoes. I thought they would do better than they did. Someone sent me a $13 offer. I took it, I said goodbye, and that's that. So those are kind of my lower dollar sells that I was really hoping for more for. But let's go into the fun part of this, and that is the high dollar sells, the sells that everyone lives for and is excited about. I am excited to show you guys some of my bigger sells. So last Friday, right after I filmed my last What Sold video, and in that last What Sold video, I had shown you a pair of these. Well, I sold my second pair. So these are a pair of Rag & Bone, and they are the digital printed sweatpants. So they are sweatpants that look like jeans. I bought these at the beginning of the quarantine it was fun, and then I decided to resell them. So these were mine. I sold them for $80, you guys. These sold for $80. It's a pair of sweatpants that look like jeans. Look at that. I got a lot of low offers on these, like a lot, but I held out. I was actually negotiating with someone. She was offering me like 50. I was countering like 75, and this $80 offer came in, and I was like, yes, sold, goodbye. So that's a great feeling when you know what your price should be and you kind of hold firm, and then you actually get that offer that you want. I love that. Another item that sold, I sold a few things for $50 this week, and this was one of them, but this is the only one I'm going to show you because I thought it was interesting. I don't typically buy this brand. So this is a brand, Woolrich, but I did pick this up at the bins, and it was a really nice men's down vest. And you can see here, this was great. It was made in the USA. I thought it was a great piece, and it was. It sold incredibly fast for $50, and I bought it at the bin. So my profit on that jacket was probably about $38. We love that. We love that. So at the bins, I'll definitely pick up stuff that I normally wouldn't pick up because I'm buying it so inexpensive. If you don't know what the bins is, it's Goodwill Outlet, and they charge by the pound. So you go and dig, and I have lots of videos about that, but they charge by the pound. So, at most I paid $2 for that. Love that sell. So if you see those vests, I mean, it sold so quickly. Definitely keep your eyes peeled. The next item was really fun too. So this is a Spell in the Gypsy collection Lack of Color hat. So Lack of Color is so both of these brands are very on trend, in case you don't know. So Lack of Color is a hat brand, lots of bloggers, lots of people wearing them. Keep your eyes peeled. And Spell in the Gypsy is, of course, a Bolo brand. I got this hat. If you haven't seen my ThreadUp video where I talk about how to shop on ThreadUp to flip, go watch it. It is from the unbranded section. So early on when I was trying to source online, I figured out you could go onto ThreadUp and you could look at their unbranded section and you could find good items that they just didn't put a label on for some reason. So I saw this in the unbranded section. Now, I didn't know what it was. You don't know what it is. They don't have tags showing or anything. So you really have to take a chance. They do have a good return policy, which is great. So I saw this in the unbranded section and I was like, gosh, this looks like something good. I'm going to take a chance on it. I paid $20 for it. when I got it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is great. So it sold for $110, like within a couple days of having it listed, you guys. And this was a really good example of a thick versus thin market. So a lot of these same hats had sold for $60. There was a ton of sales in like the $60 to $75 range, but there was not a ton listed. I think there was only like one other listed right now from that collaboration on Poshmark. So I knew I could price mine for whatever I wanted. I think I priced it at $150. Someone sent me the $110 offer and I said, goodbye, that hat is yours. And so that's what you really want to be looking for. So my earnings were $88 minus the $20 that I spent. So I made about $68 on that hat. And again, when you're outsourcing, you want to look at your solds to look at the comps, the comparables. But you also want to look like, is there a lot of solds and only a few listings, or is there a lot of listings and only a few solds? Now, pay attention to that information too. Don't just look at the sold items and see, oh, one sold for $75 one time. I'm going to buy this and sell it for $75, even though there's 10 actively listed right now. You really want to pay attention to that when you're outsourcing as well. And that's just my tip of the day here, guys. So that hat was great. I priced it whatever I wanted and it sold. The next item was something I was actually hoping to get more for. It's a funny story. I still made $100. It's fine. So I bought these Valentino boots from Nordstrom Rack in spring, and they are absolutely gorgeous, brand new, right? The whole shebang. Now, I stored them because I was like, I don't want to list these in spring. I'm going to store them and then I'm going to list them in the fall. So I bought them for $170. And I stashed them away, but then I couldn't find them when fall hit. And now it's winter, right? You really want to get your boots listed in like beginning of fall. So I finally found them and I was like, oh, I listed them for, I think like $600, $800, something very high, which I knew was probably not going to happen, but I wanted to put them up high. So after going back and forth, this person sent me like $150 offer. We went back and forth. She came up to $350 and I said, okay, sold. There was not a lot of interest in them. People weren't even really liking them. So for $350, I went ahead and sold these brand new Valentino boots. They were also in a small size. So they were a size 6, which can be a more challenging size to sell for me. So it was $350 and then my earnings were $280. I bought them for $179. So my profit was $101 on those. But you know what? I never had to leave my house. I bought them online. I listed them and they sold. So like for me, not having to leave my house and making $100, that seems reasonable. That seems like, okay, I'm fine with that. So that was that sale. Another big sale that I had was a handbag by Shanoa. I'm probably saying that wrong. Shanoa. Here it is, guys. This is a Detroit brand. They make watches and they make like leather goods. They're really known for their watches, and then their purses do really well too. So this is like their classic purse design. It is the accordion crossbody. I listed it for $125. This purse sold right when I listed it. It sold for full price. It sold for $125. And then within an hour, the person canceled the sale, because if you make a full price sale, they have like 2 hours to cancel. Not with offers, but with full price sales. And I was like, oh, you know, like, you're so disappointed. Like, $125 sale getting canceled is always like, ugh. And so I'd been sending out offers to people, like, as low as like $75 on this handbag. I wasn't getting any hits. And then this week it sold for full price. Someone came in, they bought it for $125. I've shipped it. Everything is good. So definitely a Bolo brand, though. If you see this when you're out and about, grab it. It does really well. And this purse was actually a gift. It was free. Someone gave it to me. They donated it to me. So the profit is pure profit. I will be donating a small portion to charity, but that's besides the point. So my earnings on that were $100. And then last but not least, you guys might remember these. I picked up a pair of Freebirds boots recently. I was very excited about these. I think I paid, oh, how much did I pay for you? $10 maybe on these? I think it was less, actually. These were like a crazy steal. So I have these Freebird boots. There's my photo. That is not a stock photo. That is my photo that I take in this little box back here, this Amazon basic photo box. I also have it linked down below. So this is my photos. They were super cute. We love these boots. And they sold, you guys, They sold for $90. So we love that. So that was a great flip. $90. It didn't take very long for those to sell. My earnings was 72 minus the $10 I paid maybe. That makes it a $62 profit. Very happy with that sell. So those were my highs and my lows this week. I hope you guys enjoyed following along with this video. I will be back again next Friday with my high-low video. And that's that. So thanks for watching, you guys. Let me know what you sold this week. Leave a comment down below. I am still using my reseller planner to track everything, and these are going to start shipping in the next couple weeks here out to you guys. If you've not picked it up yet, make sure you go grab one this weekend because I do have only a few left, and we're offering free shipping for Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, all of that good stuff. So you can get free shipping on your reseller planner, including the full year. And the full year shipping is kind of expensive because we're shipping to you 4 different times. So that full year shipping is a great purchase. So anyway, if you are looking for a good planner, we have it here. And have I showed you guys? We've been testing it. Look at this. Look how cute this is. Look at how cute this is. All time blocked, how many listings you did, your notes over here. We love this. So excited for everyone to get their hands on these. It's such a great tool and it really helps to keep you organized. So anyway, link is down below if you guys want to pick it up this weekend with the free shipping. Thanks for hanging out. I love that you guys come and watch my videos. It means so much to me and I love making these videos for you. I hope you had a great holiday weekend and I'll see you again on Monday. Bye guys.